The Buffalo Bills just did it again. They continue to find ways to win football games, and that is mainly because of one, their defense is very stingy, but two, Josh Allen is an absolute baller, especially when you put him off script here. Watch his play as he drops back in the pocket. We're going to go through a full field read. He's going to look at all of his options on this side. He's going to be able to tell what the defense is in. He's going to look at this seam route up the middle with his mid read and the safety over the top and say, listen, I can't throw that football. So what does he decide to do? He looks it off and then makes plays happen off script. Look at this. He's going to duck under these two guys here. Guys, what is this? This is, if you talk about off script, it's this play right here. I don't know how he does this, but boom, gets to the outside, and now Josh Allen is such a big time scrambler outside the pocket. You're going to get guys to commit to you pretty much all over the football field. Now, another very underrated part of this Buffalo Bills team is all of the wide receivers are so bought in that whenever they see Josh Allen run out, they're going to go chase the football. They're going to go chase Josh Allen, and look at how this turns out. Throws, tight end, gets there. Easy little touchdown for him coming back to the football. And again, this doesn't happen without Josh Allen going through a full field read, right? And then making a play happen off script. So what I'm going to do is go through a bunch of plays that I absolutely loved by Josh Allen and the Bills in this game specifically. But if you guys want a part 2 to this video, hit the like button. If we get over 350 likes on this video, we'll drop a part 2 maybe even tomorrow. So hit the like button and comment down below a record prediction for the Bills. Let's get right into the video. All right, here's another insane play. So we're going to notice these linebackers are kind of in, hook curls. They're going to just play this middle of the field, which kind of makes any throw of the middle very difficult because it has to be a high point over their heads, right? But watch this route here by Mac Hollins. Guys, this dude is so underrated, and I love that he is getting, a fair amount of snaps in this offense. He's going to break out and then get back in. Watch this play here. He's going to set that right foot into the ground. He's going to head swivel to the right side, which now puts all the weight on this corner going backwards. So once he turns up the field, stumbles backwards, gets open, these linebackers still sitting over the middle. You can tell it's man-to-man with the QB spy and then two guys over the middle. I mean, they're really trying to hold Josh Allen in the pocket. Look at this throw. Beautiful high point, right? Way over the linebacker's head, but also then dies down and comes right into Mac Hollins' hands for a touchdown. Again, look at this route. I think we need to give Mac Hollins credit because he is so much better of a wide receiver than a lot of people think, man. He's had a couple of really big-time years, and, now that he's with Josh Allen, I think he's going to be even better. I'm not saying he's going to be a 1,000-yard receiver by any means, but clutch, reliable, right? Josh Allen really likes him as a wide receiver. I'm not surprised at all that this dude's getting some playing time here. Look at this crisp route. I mean, the DB is done for. Done for. And even when you have basically 3 guys in a QB spy over the middle of the field, he still dots you up. Unbelievable, man. Josh Allen is one of a kind. And notice, not too many turnovers this year either. All right, here we go. So we did mention a little bit ago that whenever Josh Allen is able to, get outside the pocket, either right or left, the wide receivers do such a good job. If he runs this way, they'll all start running in this direction, right? And even coming back to the football as well. So I know that probably looked kind of crazy here. Watch this play here. He's going to look left. We can tell it's a man-to-man coverage for the most part, which means if plays extend, we can really get open because then the routes are just randomized, right? So here he goes. Feels the pressure, gets outside the pocket, he's able to stiff arm a guy down in the end zone, by the way, would have been a safety, so gets all the way to the outside. At this point in time, you need to have your wide receivers coming back to you or getting to an open space. Gets down the field and actually gets all the way to this sideline, and then you're taught in the NFL to never throw crossbody, right? Now, this really isn't crossbody completely, but he's running to the right, throwing back over to the middle of the field. And one guy that I want to give a major shout out to is this man right here, Ray Davis. Look at this grab. Look at this grab versus the linebacker. Gets open, continues to run to the quarterback. Look at this, right? Let's take a look. He is running a wheel, right? He's running down the sideline. Once he sees Josh Allen get outside, he's just going to turn this into a post run, get to the open zone. That is exactly what he does here. What a grab by Ray Davis. Had an unbelievably productive game. This dude is next up. Listen, James Cook wasn't here, this dude would be a 3-down back. I see so many good things out of him for the future. But hey, you know, the good thing is James Cook will be back, right? Now, before we get any further into the video, guys, do me a big favor. 1, hit the like button so we can get the part 2 out to you guys. But 3 or 2, more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It does not cost a thing to subscribe, and we will be covering the Buffalo Bills throughout the entirety of the season, which means offense, which means defense, which means individual player breakdown for almost every single Buffalo Bills game. We got you guys covered, so make sure you join the family. With that being said, let's dive into the next one. Now, this has to be one of my favorite plays I've seen in a very long time. Taron Johnson, absolute dog, okay? Absolute dog. 3rd and 16, about 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Kind of a gotta-have-it situation here for the Jets. Now, they did a really good job covering down the field, the Buffalo Bills did. Look at Aaron Rodgers step up in the pocket. Pocket is extremely clean, right? And Aaron Rodgers is never a guy to panic, make a bad decision, make a really bad throw. So what he does here is throws it down the field. Now, at this point in time, he actually leads him to come back to him, right? Now, right? Mike Williams slides, which is huge. Buffalo Bills are extremely good at taking advantage of mistakes. Not saying that Aaron Rodgers made a mistake, but this right here, this slip, maybe it's not, you know, obviously not a mistake, but he slides. It happens. Look at Taron Johnson. He's going to get into this and get the interception. This is unreal. Unbelievable. I wish I had the other angle of this. I don't right now, but guys, this was one of the most insane interceptions I have seen in a very long time. For him to, 1, get back into this play. I mean, look at it right here. It doesn't look like he can. Look at the difference of space right there. Dives in there, gets an interception, and wins them this ball game. They'll go out, get a couple of first down, and solidify this game, right? This defense was stingy. Obviously, the Jets did miss a couple of field goals, but listen, a win is a win. Nobody in 3-4 weeks from now is going to look back and say, oh, they should have lost to the Jets. No, nobody's going to care, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that you won the game, right? If you win the Super Bowl like this fashion, nobody's going to care, right? You won the game. You won the Super Bowl. So listen, I don't care that it wasn't perfect. What I care about is they found a way to win when it mattered the most, and that is exactly what this football team did, and they're going to continue to do this. I mean, you gotta be sitting here excited, right? You get rid of Stephon Diggs. You add a bunch of random wide receivers now starting to fit together really well. Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, and then Keon Coleman. You got Khalil Shakir. You got Curtis Samuel, Matt Collins, James Cook, Ray Davis looks good. You got Ty Johnson, a bunch of just random guys put together, and they actually look like a really good football team. This defense, man, they're going through a ton of injuries right now, and they still look good, man. You got to give them credit. Got to give them credit. Guys, if you want a part 2 of this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.